Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your very late, very out of date Smackdown review. Why I didn't do a Smackdown review earlier? I was just busy, that's all. So that's kind of why. And plus, it's Halloween weekend, okay? People are gonna be fucking partying and shit. People going out, okay? Just saying. That's basically what it is. So that's kind of why. All right. Yeah, it's Halloween time, people. It's Halloween weekend. Gotta make the bitches go make them go oh shit on the big black couch, talk, go out, enjoy life, fucking dress up, fucking, be magnificent, fucking, and also, drink your Coca-Cola's magnificent in public and fucking make them bitches go oh shit. That's what you gotta do. Okay? So yeah, because I have a little time today, it is time for the Smackdown review, okay? I may not probably get as much views as I wanted. Just, I don't know if it's late or whatever, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, okay? So, I don't know. It's just how YouTube is. I don't fucking know. So, I did watch it before I had to leave for a Halloween party. That's why, I didn't do it the night of. Every time I fucking try to do it, I was, really tired anyways. So, that's kind of yeah. But let's talk about the show, shall we? So, SmackDown started with Roman Reigns coming out. And he gets interrupted immediately by LA Knight. LA Knight basically interrupted. He interrupted him before him making his own entrance. So I'm guessing they did not have money for pyro that night. So that's basically what happened. It does make LA Knight look credible a little bit. It helps give him some legitimacy, makes him look good, and so it is something. At least it is something. Can't really take that away. But yeah. So yeah. Heyman has the table set up for him to for Roman to sit down at the head of the table, but LA Knight just basically fucking sits on the table. It's kind of badass. It definitely resembles Austin shit. Oh, he's a Attitude ripoff. Well, guess what? I'd rather have an Attitude ripoff that's actually good than freaking some boring tard, some indie midget boring tard, okay? And at least it resembles badassery. At least it kind of is cool. I can't really complain, okay? I can't. It's actually cool. It's actually kind of cool. I can't complain. Reigns had to sit on the side of the table instead. I mean, they could have just easily had him be on the other side of the other fucking head of the table. I don't know. They could have done that, but whatever. It is what it is. Let me just get the results. I'm trying to get the results here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, looks like there's no results here. Huh. This page isn't even gonna do anything really. I'm trying to find a page. Oh, it looks like okay. So the big thing about this segment, Roman says, I know you haven't been in a one-on-one title match before. You haven't had a title match in WWE, man. But don't worry, I go easy on you. Whatever. But then LA Knight basically says, you don't need to go. I don't need to go. Good, go easy. Underestimate me, because I'll beat you for the title my first time or whatever. He also mentioned how while. He also mentions the suffering succotash moment. He actually does mention that promo. He actually mentions you're just you want yourself like suckling succotash, which so it's kind of funny. Get it? Because some little in joke how people criticize Roman Reigns mentioning succotash. So that's basically what happened. Let me get this results from here. He said, "I'll be jet to the LA Knight. And you know what's gonna hit you, Clown Jewel. I'll still walk at WWE champion." Unless LA Knight, basically says, you'll be taking once I beat you, you'll be taking a succotash. That makes Roman angry. Roman basically, and then eventually Roman basically goes to attack LA Knight. He throws a table at him. After that, how LA Knight basically intimidated him. He beats a little bit, then LA Knight came back from it, basically making Reigns retreat. Jimmy Uso goes to attack. Well, before that, I think Roman, he got basically they did an impromptu table spot where they had to get another table. Roman got another table because the table basically, like, I guess they broke right after it. And then what happened, he puts the table into the middle of the ring. He was going to put LA Knight through the table, but then freaking LA Knight tossed him down. Jimmy Uso got in just in time for him to basically get through the table by LA Knight, making LA Knight look strong. This is actually this is definitely in a long time one of the best contract signing segments I've seen. It's good. It's a good contract signing. I actually like it. It helps LA Knight look good. You know, it's good. I'm not going to deny that. First match, Street Profits defeats LWO, which is Santos and Carlito. During the match, Logan Paul attacked Rey Mysterio backstage, which made Carlito, they saw it, and they basically, Carlito went backstage, while Santos basically eat the pin. They didn't really sadly care about the match. And I still can't, honestly handle Carlito's new theme. I just can't. In a backstage segment, Paul Heyman showed Roman Reigns a Green Bay Packers replica version of the WWE Championship and says, I'm gonna give it to LA Knight because that's the only title that the Knight and the Green Bay Packers can win. And then, we see Jimmy, who's in the fucking ring. I just got a message. We see Jimmy in the fucking ring. Not in the ring. He's in the couch, like, we gonna get this, man. Don't worry, you will get it. And then, Roman just gets, I guess, angry to the point where he just makes, a match, you gonna finish this. What they could have done to make this just not a regular match, establish, what happened with this match. Why not make this a tables match? Just to maybe give a little excitement for what happened. Based on what happened during the show, you could have easily made that main event a table match. Because I believe we already seen this match before, didn't we? Just saying. And heck, maybe that could even lead to the idea, instead of just being a regular match, and I even think about it, why not at Crown Jewel? Okay, shut up. I don't know what the fuck is this. Shut up. I'm just reading a rate website. Why not at Crown Jewel? This could easily be a tables match, and that would honestly still make Knight look weak because he did not get pinned, right, to be put through a table. Simple shit like that. Why not make this a tables match? I think that you want to have an easy way out for Knight to still look okay. He doesn't really need to eat a pin. This could be a tables match. Why not? Backstage, we see Kevin Owens. He's gonna bring more change on SmackDown. And then he gets annoyed by Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and he punched both of them. Which, okay. For some reason, we see Shotzi defeating Chelsea Green, I guess, during this segment, because this was basically the whole cliche. Backstage turned to a match cliche type of thing, where they interrupt Shotzi and this turns to a fucking match. Who cares? John Cena, he came. He says, for the first time in 20 years, I feel in jeopardy of losing my fans. Support and respect. The fans chanted, you still got it. Even though these fans were saying this guy couldn't wrestle. These fans, how times have changed. These fans were fucking chanting, this guy couldn't wrestle for years. And all of a sudden, you still got it chance? Are you fucking kidding me? What is wrong with these can you ever fucking be consistent? But again, this is also probably, the modern wrestling fans, they didn't grow up, when wrestling was cool or whatever. I'm not saying that Cena can't wrestle, because especially, nowadays, when you see all these boring fucking wrestlers who don't even do wrestling moves, Cena is literally a better wrestler than all these indie midgets. Just because he doesn't do flips does not mean he's a good wrestler. Honestly, he never really was a bad wrestler. He's not. But for these people that said, you can't wrestle, but now all of a sudden you still got it, what the fuck's wrong with y'all? Fucking retards. Can y'all make up your mind? Cena says, but what if I don't? It sounds so sad when he said this. He said, there's only thing left at Crown Jewel is that to win. And I said, it's time to deliver. Which led to Paul Heyman interrupting. Paul Heyman comes out and says, I want to thank you for 21 years of sold-out arenas and you haven't let anyone down. And I even told my kids to not be like me, but be like you, because of your mentality of never give up. How you were the greatest of all time. I remember when I was running ECW, I said that you are the most beautiful man. You gotta come to WWE. You gotta come to SmackDown. And I gave you the call. Well, you were greatest of all time until 2 years ago Roman Reigns beat you, but you're no longer the greatest of all time. That's what they said. And says, but then that makes Cena whatever. He's like confused or whatever. Then Solo goes to attacks Cena from the back, giving him spinning Solo, and then he lays him out with a Samoan spike. Apparently, SmackDown is already taped for next week. I already kind of know the results, and I can already basically said that who the fuck's gonna give a shit about SmackDown next week. And I don't know why are they taping I understand, but it's like, why? You've been doing these international shows where you had the SmackDowns in the international shows. They did it in Puerto Rico, they did it in New England, even though it's a tape delay. I'm just thinking to myself, why not even do it at Saudi Arabia? Why not do a SmackDown in Saudi Arabia? Is that a problem? Like, I don't even think that's honestly a problem. Why not? And who cares if it's a tape delay? Honestly, do it in Saudi. Why not? Do it in Saudi. I don't even think it's a problem. Why not do a SmackDown in Saudi Arabia? I think that would be one of the biggest things you could do for a SmackDown to make people care a little bit. Even though it'll be a tape delay. But it'll at least be in the same day. That's what I've learned. At least it'll be in the same day and people don't really know the results, especially, or at least compared to a week ahead. They don't really need to be on a tape delay. They don't really, I don't know. Hopefully that will change. Because already I don't care. But why I mentioned that is because they mentioned, spoiler alert, Cena mentioned something, AEW related, that's ECW shit, I don't know, and I don't get it. I don't know. Does it, would Cena lose? Normally it would mean, Cena would not lose the match, right? If he already got attacked. But, is he even going to win or not, Honestly, I don't even mind Cena winning at Crown Jewel. Just know that if he doesn't win at Crown Jewel, it would just mean that, it kind of will still make him look more weak than ever. Especially after all this shit and him just losing so much. And then mentioning that he hasn't won. But again, it's clearly me, he should probably win, right? It's what it seems like it. But it'll be a bad thing if he still loses too. It does seem like sometimes Solo needs to win this match, but then Solo, it's not always a big problem if he doesn't win the match. But again, Cena kind of is ruining his reputation as this supposed top star, where he's over here losing so much for Super Cena. But just know, if he fucking loses that Crown Jewel, that we might not even see him for a while, I'm guessing. After all, Hollywood's back, right? But he has to get booked to be in a fucking Hollywood film or whatever. It has to, he still has to wait for that. I do hope maybe he wins at the Crown Jewel, because that would mean that he'll be at Survivor Series, and that will give some reason to care about Survivor Series. I do hope, and I would not mind, honestly, that why not have John Cena be part of the Survivor Series team, where you can, and I think this is also one of the big problems. This is kind of how many people could, or who's gonna be in the traditional Survivor Series match or some War Game shit. Again, I'm not a fan of the idea of making War Games a gimmick pay-per-view, with Survivor Series. I'm not. I don't mind having the traditional, it just, at least if there's stakes involved, maybe the winner of the team will earn a shot for titles and shit, that's how you can make people care about the traditional Survivor Series type of thing. Something like that. What I think they should do, and if they don't really need to do just 5-on-5, if they're going to do whatever match, and most likely they're going to probably do a War Games thing, which, okay, maybe hopefully this will be the last year they need to do a necessary War Games thing. I wouldn't mind if they increased the fucking, for this year, why not make the War Games match 6-on-6? So, basically make it the biggest, when it's war, you gotta have, why not? Make it have more people if necessary, have it legit be a full-on Bloodline and Judgment Day versus the good guy group, where it's going to consist of Cody, Jey Uso, maybe some returning stars. It could also involve Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. It doesn't restrict you when doing a big match like that and literally war, And obviously you can include Cena in it. Maybe you include the returning Randy Orton if he returns on that show. Something, you know? There's rumors that he might return to Survivor Series. I wouldn't even mind if Orton honestly returns at the Royal Rumble. Maybe he could be the one who wins the Rumble. Even though that would be like, oh, why would he win the Rumble, dethrone Roman? Like, who else is really, besides Cody? Even though I don't want to really care or see Cody win the title, in my honest opinion. Just how, and plus it would be less predictable an idea, honestly. I don't know, it could be Orton winning the fucking Rumble, something like that. I wouldn't mind it. Oh boy, we were playing a part-timer. Like, who cares? Who fucking cares? It could be Cody again. It could be fucking... I mean, not Cody. It could be Orton. It could be CM Punk. Some people say, "Oh, will CM Punk return at fucking what is it? The Royal at Survivor Series because it's Chicago." But it kind of even makes a bit more sense for him that why not be part of the Royal Rumble because that's the same pay-per-view he left. It kind of is a fitting type of idea. Like, why not? I mean, but it's not the end of the world if he returns on whatever pay-per-view. If he does, I don't know. It is what it is. LA Knight says, the Bloodline needs to worry about where they're pissing off, and they've done pissed me off. They're gonna get their ass kicked or whatever. Dragon Lee defeats Cedric Alexander. This match happened for no reason. This was your typical backstage leads to match cliche. Look, they're good athletes, and like, who gives a shit? They did a video package with Cedric Alexander. It's like, who gives a shit? Why is this guy even still employed? And they released Shelton Benjamin. I think Shelton Benjamin is all better than this fuck or whatever. Bianca Belair said, "Yeah, I'm the sassy black bitch. I got my big weave and shit. I'm gonna shot Keisha in the ass." That's what Bianca basically cut a stupid, boring promo. Like, you're not getting. I'm gonna dump down. I'm gonna get my title shot. That's me with my big weave and shit. I'm done gonna get back my women's title, bitch. And I'll get it all. She's gonna fucking fight Bayley, and who gives a shit? There's so much still this damage control bullshit. For how long now? Already 2 years? Oh yeah. And the worst part about this too is, and not just that, like, great, really, Bayley, fucking Bianca Belair is gonna main event the show next week. Again, no one cares about women's goddamn wrestling. Oh, you sound like a fucking. Just because I don't like women's wrestling, apparently that makes you a fucking incel. You're a fucking retard. I'm sorry that I'm not a cuck and a faggot like you. God, who cares what women's goddamn wrestling? Like, calm down, y'all fucking retards. And y'all probably just simp for, like, because you're just trying to get laid. Like, shut up. Again, why do women should main event? Why? No one cares about women's goddamn wrestling, and plus, like, why? How's it an intriguing thing to main event? If anything, what should main event is that confrontation with Cena and Solo. Maybe they'll repackage the promo. I don't know. For some reason, when I see the results, they had the match main event to show. Yeah, like, I want, like, that's what fans wanted to see. Main event show. They waste their time for, like, what? Yeah, you're fucking fatiguing these people. Fucking taping 2 shows. Like, holy shit. Anyways, LA Knight defeated Jimmy Uso, kind of predictable. I mean, it's predictable, whatever. It could have been a tables match. I don't know. Make it something. Spice it up, right? It's a alright match. You know, it's alright. It's not bad. It's an okay match, actually. LA Knight ended with a suplex and then the fucking BTE. That's how, or BTD. I don't know. They have the short. It's like stupid what they're calling it. It's really just the name is officially supposed to be called the Blood Force Trauma. It's a not bad finisher. Not bad. It looked like fucking Ambrose's Dirty D's finisher, but like they banned out his original finisher for no like whatever. I don't know. Anyways, it's not a bad match. You know, and I know Mr. Stevie Richards did a video talking about the finisher, how it could be kind of a little dangerous, but as long as, you know, I think LA Knight, it fits him and it helps, you know, so. But the match was not terrible. It's whatever, you know. LA Knight looked alright. It just, he kind of was struggling again with Jimmy. It was like, that's not what you want him to do. But the match was fine. After the match, Roman comes into the ring. He's getting ready to attack LA Knight. He was about to spear him, but then fucking LA Knight basically saw it this time. He showed him off, and then he does his finisher to Roman Reigns, and he stands tall. Not bad. He's looking alright. He's looking strong. you know, obviously he's gonna be free to Roman, but that's why I suggest, like, why not make the match a tables match? You know, to make him, like, not lose, right? In, like, legit lose, you know? They could always do this thing where, like, how John Cena lost the tables match against Sheamus, did not get pinned type of deal. It's not a bad idea. It could always lead to a future match, like like when, okay, they just like still keep LA Knight sort of strong. I don't know. They could do something. Obviously, like, I think the idea of like LA Knight versus Logan Paul is a feud that they should basically build up to, which is kind of cool. I know a lot of people are saying it. They could do like maybe like heck some rematch in the future with LA Knight and Roman. Logan Paul gets involved once they kind of build an idea that like Logan and LA Knight are feuding a little bit, but you know, while he's trying to get another chance at the title, they're building up a sort of idea of Logan versus LA Knight, and fucking LA Knight fucking gets cost the title against Logan Paul when he's chasing Roman. You know, it could be stuff like that. That's why they could keep him still looking strong, and then yeah, simple stuff. They just don't really think. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, that's how I would do it. I don't know, but hey, that's SmackDown for you. Sorry, this was like a 2-day late video. I don't know. Hope y'all enjoy. Overall, I actually thought SmackDown was not bad of a show when I saw it. I was actually pretty tired while watching the show, but it was not a bad show. Actually, it wasn't the worst show, but wasn't like great. But it actually wasn't a bad show. It was not a terrible SmackDown. Definitely was better than Raw. That's for damn sure. I don't know why this new fucking fake idea that people think Raw is so good. It's been good the past few weeks, but just except this week for some reason. Like, shut up. Wrestling has never even been good. I'm not even saying this show was bad. It's not bad, but come on, it's definitely far from being good. Okay, didn't like fucking bore me to tears necessarily. Wasn't a bad show, but wasn't great. It was still kind of boring in a way, but wasn't bad. That's SmackDown for you. I'm just keep real, get your games close. My misses, by miss bitches, go, shit, oh shit. Happy Halloween weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, peace. Yeah, bye. Hope y'all have fun. God bless.